Hello and welcome to this video where I am going to talk to you about how you can ensure that the law of attraction works for you. I'm Jo Outram from the Financial Fitness Club, and the reason why I am talking about this topic today is that I find that so many people get swept up in that whole manifest the life of your dreams, or that manifest the abundance that you desire. They get swept up with that, but they don't get the top level results. And before I go any further, I should point out that I do love the law of attraction and the law of abundance and all the other universal laws that you can tap into and use. However, I do see a significant portion of my coaching clients who have tried their hand at manifesting and they just don't get the results that they see other people achieving, or they can't sustain the level of momentum required, or they are when they come to me they are manifesting money but then it is disappearing just as quickly. So here are the things that I find are often missing in their manifesting work when they first come to see me, and this is stuff that they are not doing or not doing fully. And I want to give you those things so you can take a note of them and ensure that you don't have them missing from your manifesting action plan. And the first issue is that there's no actual inspired action taking place. The universe does not always bring you cash and gifts. Sometimes, in fact, a lot of the time, you are not given those things, you're given opportunities instead. The challenge is, of course, to remove your tinted glasses and to allow yourself to see the opportunities as they are going by. And if you don't grab them, they're just going to carry on past you, and maybe they will never return again. Now, you can do this by understanding your personality around money and financial success and wealth. And by doing that, it allows you to remove those tinted glasses. And when you also make a plan to overcome the challenges that your particular personality traits bring, you can start to see more clearly, and you can grab those opportunities and work with them with grace and ease. And then the second issue is that you need to ensure that all the roadblocks to success are removed and are no longer hindering you. Now, these are called all sorts of things like limiting beliefs, money blocks, or blocks to success. Whatever you call them, the key is dealing with them to make sure, and you do that by making sure that you know the specific roadblocks you have, and then you can either work out how to go around them or how to remove them. Either way, you are removing their ability to keep you stuck. Sometimes, yes, you can go around them, and you do this by reframing them and dealing with them on a conscious level. But to be really sure that you're not going to continually to be held back by them, you can work on them at the unconscious level. And a great DIY option, in my opinion, is EFT, the emotional freedom technique. And you might have heard that as called the tapping solution. It goes by a few different names. Although I do find, like with a lot of things, you do get best results by working with a coach, but these are things that you can do for yourself. And for me personally, Ho'oponopono is my go-to therapy. It's my go-to mantra, and I think that for a lot of people it's sometimes just seen as something too simple, and it's quite ironic really that they tend to be the ones that aren't wanting to take the inspired action and do the required work, but when you give them something simple they want to ignore it. Crazy really. if you've not heard of it before, you say the mantra several times when you come up against the block, and it's just 4 phrases, 4 simple phrases, and they are: please forgive me, I am sorry, I love you, thank you. Now, of course, there is permanent removal ways that is quick, and that is timeline therapy. And I really wish that I had discovered this years ago, not only as a coach, but as someone who had really huge money blocks, and quite a few of them as well, that needed to be removed, because that can do it quickly and permanently. Well, however you do it, once the roadblocks are no longer in your way, guess what? You then need to take the inspired action. But of course, you are free to do so at that point. And then my final missing piece of the manifesting jigsaw is strategy. You must have a strategy for money, which does include having an appreciation of the basics. Now, you don't need to be able to go trading on the stock market, be a forex trader or an accountant, financial advisor, or any kind of financial whiz. You just need the basics. And from there, you can devise a plan. It does not even have to be more than filling 1 page of A4. In fact, I'd say all the best plans, they do fit on 1 page. That's just perfect, easy for you to glance at and remind yourself. Now, creating financial success, it is 80% mindset and 20% strategy, but that 20% is still a significant portion of the equation, and you ignore it at your peril. Now, yes, of course, some people can become great at manifesting everything and anything that they desire, whilst completely ignoring the practical side of money. And I have no doubt that they exist. But poor money management, it chips away at your mindset. Your unconscious mind has on repeat things like, I'm no good with money is not important to me, money is too complicated, and things like, I don't know how I'll manage my money and the taxes, etc., when I have even more of it. And to stop this unhelpful loop playing in the background of your mind, you need to take inspired action. So gain some basic financial knowledge and create a plan, and then work on removing the blocks. The things I talked about in points 1 and 2 earlier. And the crazy thing is, you can do all that is necessary in the points 1, 2 and 3 that I've just mentioned. And unless you do, you will be right, absolutely right, when you say the law of attraction doesn't work for me. So if you are using the law of attraction, what are you doing right now to ensure that it is working for you? And I've given you some things to think about there.